What's up, MG fan? Welcome back to our Georgia Southern rebuild here on College Football 25, and it's time to get season 2 started. And you can see we're going to be going up against Fresno State for our season opener. Now we're going to be traveling to Fresno State, and they're currently 1-0. But before we start the game, we're going to give you guys a little more insight on our coordinators archetype. So we got our guy Kevin Fine. You know, he's a motivator and tactician with some recruiting abilities. And for our guy James Flood, who is our defensive coordinator, he is also a blend of motivator and tactician, but he hasn't unlocked the recruiter abilities yet. But hopefully by season end, he will be able to have access to those recruiting abilities. And before we started the season, we tested out our young QB and the rest of our players in a scrimmage. And you can see our guy Thomas rocking the number 14 out here in practice, throwing darts early on, and we're gonna need him to do this all season long. And Thomas showed us his scrambling ability, as well as you can see here on this play. He broke a tackle and went to the crib, and after that scrimmage we felt very confident in his abilities, and we believe we made the right choice at putting him at QB1. And now back to our matchup versus Fresno State. They're coming off of a 31-15 win against Kansas, and their defense only gave up 2 touchdowns, but both of those touchdowns came through the air. And our focus defensively will be to stop the pass, because by looking at their stats in the last game, their running game doesn't look like a threat. And their star player is their quarterback Mikey King. He's a field general, and he threw for 272 yards last game and 2 TDs. So now let's jump into this matchup, and we're out here on the West Coast, and you guys know we got 2 games back to back in California, first in Fresno, and then we're going to travel to USC to face the 3rd ranked Trojans. But right now we're focusing on taking a victory on the road in week 1. And this is supposed to be their whiteout game, but there's not a lot of fans in attendance. So let's go. So we got Buchanan back here ready to do his thing, and let's see what we can make of this kickoff return. Not much. So we're ready to jump on the field and do what we can do. And you can see our star receiver, Bunkley, is ready to get busy. So let's see what our guy Thomas can do on his first possession. And he got it to Arnold. And Arnold got a first down. So out of the gun, Thomas once again pitches that with Arnold. Juke move. Let's go, baby. Arnold is running hard to start the season. Speed option. And we got Javius Bond. And he's going to try to get away from the first defender, but it didn't matter because he was only able to get 2 yards. And on the very next play, our guy Thomas asked that one where he should have ran it. He probably would have got the first down. So we ended up putting it back to them, and you can see their star QB, Mikey King, coming on the field, and they're talking about the matchup he has up against our defensive end, Deshaun Davis. And the first pass is a completion, and number 17 got him across the 50. And King is going to fake that handoff, and we're on top of him. And it's our D tackle fall. So 3rd and 17 for him. King, screen pass, got it to their running back, and he couldn't find much there. So they ended up giving the ball back to us. And Thomas out of the gun. Let's get something on this drive. He got it to McCall, and he will go out of bounds for the first down. And we're going to be swapping this play here, calling an audible, and our guy Thomas want the play action, and he's going to be looking at Bunkley on this one. He rolls out, slings that one. He got a guy, and it's going to be 6. I believe so. 10-5 touchdown. Bunkley took it to the house for his first touchdown of the season and the first passing touchdown of our guy Lionel Thomas' career here at Georgia Southern. Let's get it. So we're ready on defense. He's going to hand this one off, and we're on top of him. Only 2 yards there, and they're going to hand it off to their receiver, who found some room, but we got on him. So it's going to be a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Let's get a stop, D. He will drop back, sling that one. Got a wide open guy. Number 89 made multiple guys miss, but Jackson was able to pull him down. So out of the gun once again, King slings that one, and he got his running back in. Another first down for him. They're inside the 20, and we're going to have to stop him here. And King kept that one, and he breaks a tackle, but we got on top of him, and that play ended up being a 2-yard loss. And King with it once again. He felt a little bit of pressure, but he got it to his receiver, and they got a 1st and goal. So they're going to be looking to put points on the board here. He held on to that one and got flatlined by our guy Hicks. So let's roll. And he's going to hand this off to his running back, and our linebackers are on top of him. So 3rd and goal. They're on the 7. He's going to tuck it. Oh, he felt the pressure and got rid of it. So they're going to settle for 3 here. And this should be a chip shot for him. And he got it in there on the board, and the score is now 7-3. So we coming back out here, and Dorsey got it that time from a toss, and he got the 1st down. Let's move it. And Thomas out of the gun, empty backfield set. He is going to sling that one over to Dallas, and Dallas got close to that 1st down marker. And out of the gun, once again, play action. Thomas is looking. He's going to sling that one to Arnold, and Arnold 1st down, baby. So check out Thomas running this offense. Yo, the boy is playing like a seasoned vet, and he got it to Arnold once again. And Arnold going crazy out of the backfield. Thomas is out here composed. The play action. He felt the pressure, and he ended up fumbling. The young man tried to get it away, so they brought us back down to earth with that mistake by the freshman. Hopefully, he doesn't get phased from that one mistake. And we're going to be back out here on defense, and number 5 got it once again, and he got a 1st down. So Keen out of the gun is getting rid of it quickly, and 3rd and inches for him. He's going to sling that one, number 5, wide open in the middle of the field, and he got him to the 10. And then he's going to drop back, sling that one, number 5, once again. Got a touchdown, and now we're down. That fumble caused us some trouble here, and let's see if our guy Thomas can redeem himself here. So he's gonna roll out, and he's tucking, slide. Let's go, baby. 2nd and inches. A great start to this drive, and he's gonna sling that one. Oh my goodness, too much on that one. And the next play ended up being a handoff, which got us the 1st down. So it's 1st and 10 here. He drops back, slings that one to Walton. Let's go. Walton, who was a big contributor last season, is out here, and you know we're gonna lean on him, and he got another one, and that's 2 1st downs back to back from the young man. So with only a few seconds left here in the 2nd quarter, we're gonna try to get a field goal, and Walton puts us in position to attempt the field goal, and this one will be good, and we tied the game up going into halftime. So let's get it, man. A tight battle starting this thing off, and both teams are putting the ball in the air. And look how efficient the freshman quarterback Thomas has been. 12 for 13. He's already showed us that he can put the ball out there for Bunkley to go get it, but he's facing a seasoned vet in Keene who is putting on a show as well. And we're back out here in the 3rd quarter on defense to start this half. And we're going to try to get more pressure on Keene, and they coming out running. And let's go. A nice stop in the backfield. So we're 2nd and 11. And he's going to sling that one. And oh, Whitehead almost had the interception. Great play from the linebacker. So 3rd and 11. Let's see if we can get a 3 and out. He will sling that one. And look at the deflection from our boy. Let's go. Aiden Jackson with the nice deflection to get us the ball back here. And it's time for Thomas and Arnold to go to work, and Arnold has it here. Let's see what Arnold can do. Bounces out, and he is going. And they dragged him down right before he got to the 30, and we're going to see if we can come away with 7 on this one. And Thomas, you know he's dropping back, ready to sling that one. Got it to Dallas. Spin move. Dallas has us close to the 10-yard line, and we're going with a speed option here. Speed option, pitch. And Javius Bond will go into the end zone for his 1st score as a Georgia Southern Eagle. The transfer guy from ECU showed us he can come in and share the workload with Arnold and got us a touchdown there. So they're going to come back running this one. And he ended up getting 7 yards. So let's see what we can do here. He's going to hand it off once again. And he got the 1st down, and he's still on his feet. And we finally got him down there. So Keene, empty backfield set. He slings that one 1-on-1. Number 5 was not going to get that over our DB. So 2nd and 10 for him. He's going to sling that one. Got another receiver, number 89 and number 5. They've been going to work all day. And number 6 got laid out that time by a guy Fall. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. And they're going to hand this one off. And we're on top of them. 39 for him. And let's see if we can get a stop here. So he's going to sling that one. Number 5. You're not going to get away from our boy Hicks. So we have a chance at going up by 2 scores here. And we're going to hand this one off to Arnold. He had a lane, but it closed very quickly. So 2nd and 8 for us. And another handoff, and they're crashing. All right, so we're gonna look for our deep threat Darcy here, and we can feel the pressure from the edge, and he steps up, he slings that one, and a pick, the first pick of the season. The young man Thomas has 2 turnovers, 1 fumble and 1 interception. We gotta get him under control, and that run play didn't work as our big D tackle Fall got on top of him, and Keen is gonna sling that one. And we're on top of their receiver. They've been trying to catch us slipping there. So it's 3rd and 12. And he's going to sling that one. And they ended up throwing a similar play, but we sniffed that one out. So we're back with it. And Arnold running that one only got 2 yards. And we're going to come back 2nd and 8. He slings that one to Dallas. And Dallas bounces out. And he got us close to the 40. So check out our QB Lionel Thomas, 211 yards, 87% completion. The young man is being somewhat efficient, but those turnovers is what's been getting to us. And he kept it on that read option, went out of bounds, and it's a 2nd and 1. And we're going to try a play action fake. He feels the pressure, and he has enough speed to get away, and it's going to be a 1st down. Let's go. So we're going to give it to our running back Arnold here, who couldn't get away. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. And Thomas gave it to him once again, 3rd and 6. So they're keying on our running game. And we're going to try to get it here on this 3rd down. And they're on my boy. So he ended up throwing it away. And we had to punt it. So we're punting it here. And he will often corner this one. A beautiful kick. And got these guys on the 2-yard line, and they're going to try to run it to get some room so they can get this offense started. So a decent run there for 4 yards, and number 6 got them some more there. So they're facing a 3rd and short, and another handoff, and we're on top of them. You see how we laid that boy out? Yo, that was a nice defensive stand. So we have pretty good field position here, and a 4-yard run from our guy Arnold. And we're going to hand it off to him once again. And he's bulldozing his way to the 1st down line. And a fake handoff. And Thomas couldn't get away. And there goes another handoff up the gut. And only a few yards there. So 3rd and 12. Thomas speed option. See what we can do. He kicks that one to Arnold. And Arnold broke one, but that's all he could get. So we're going to punt it once again. Our punter came out the last time and gave us a great one. And let's see what he does here. And it's not as great as the first one, but he got us inside the 20. So let's see what we can do. So Keen drops back, slings that one. Got a receiver, and number 28 got these guys closer to midfield. And Keen slings that one. Oh, that hit jarred it loose. And they're going to be trying to do something here on 2nd and 10. He slings that one, but our DBs are closing in on these guys. So 3rd and 5. He's going to sling that one, and we're on top of it. You're not getting away. So he's going to go for it on 4th and 5 with a minute left. He has to get something here, and he can't find anyone, and we're on top of him for the sack. So all we need now is 1 1st down to wrap this thing up. And Arnold, who breaks a couple of them, and that 1st down there should do it. And we're going to take a knee and get out of here. So we started the season off on the right foot, a 17-10 victory against a Fresno State team that everybody thought we would have lost to. And we ended up having the Sun Belt Defensive Player of the Week on our team. Our guy Paul got 3 tackles for loss and a sack. He made some big stops there. So now look at our recruiting board. We have Kaliko Bridges, who's ready for a visit already, and we're going to invite him to the Jacksonville State game. And we don't know much about him, so we're going to just shoot proximity to home to him. And we ended up getting locked out by a couple guys as well. David Rich, the QB, Hey, we didn't make the 3-team cut, and he is looking like he's going to go to either App State or Troy. And Daquan Ellington, the left tackle, locked us out as well, and it looks like he's going to be heading to either USF or UAB. And both of those guys are 2-star players, and you know we like to rack up on these 2-star players because you can find a lot of gems. We have another guy interested in coming to the Jacksonville State game, Mr. Tavares Waller, the deep threat wide receiver, and we're going to pitch him proximity to home, and hopefully we can get him because we want these guys that can stretch the field. And we ended up losing a guy, Cortez Thomas, the left outside linebacker from Augusta, Georgia. He was a JUCO kid, 2-star player, and he committed to Duke. You guys know Duke took a few players from us last season, and this confirms it. They got beef with us, and if they keep it up, we're going to have to put them on the schedule each year and head to Durham and give those guys the business. And moving on to our next game, which will be up against the 3rd-ranked Trojans of USC. They're coming off of a victory against Ole Miss, where they won 44-27. And we faced Ole Miss last season, and we almost pulled off the upset, but, you know, we ended up losing in overtime to a crazy fumble. And you can see USC is a well-balanced team. They can run the ball as well as throw it. And they almost had 500 passing yards in that game. And that's very scary. And this will be an interesting game for our freshman quarterback, Lionel Thomas, because he is going into one of the toughest places to play in his 2nd game of his career. And the star of this USC team is Miller Moss. He threw for 359 yards last game, 3 TDs, and he completed 65% of his passes. And you know he's a field general, and he's going to be ready to get things established early against us. And they have multiple star receivers. And the guy that showed out in that last game was Kyron Hudson. He had 9 receptions and 153 yards, and he added 2 TDs. So let's jump into this thing, man, and hope that we can contain this explosive offense. And we're out here. You can see that the pregame rituals have started, and they're coming out of the tunnel and ready to get it on. And the spotlight is on Deuce Robinson today, one of their star receivers. He's 6'6", 215, and he is going to be tough to stop. And Kyron Hudson on the first play, looking like he's going to go to the crib, but we were able to pull him down, but there's a flag. And it's going to be illegal player downfield, and we're going to take it. We got saved on the first play. So 1st and 15 for the Trojans. They're going to hand it off to their star running back, and he will go down after 5 yards. And 2nd and 10, they're going to give it to him, and he's going to get all 10 plus 1. And then out of the gun, they're going to hand it off to him. They know we're going to have a problem stopping these guys, and they're going to continue to feed him. And he is bouncing off tackles, and he got him to 3rd and 2. Can we stop these guys here? He's going to hand it off to their backup, and we had a guy, but he couldn't pull him down. So 1st and 10, 5 minutes in the first quarter, their running back is still going busy. They know we were keying on that passing game, and they continue to keep it on the ground, and this time Miller Moss kept it. And then out of the gun, with 2 running backs in the backfield, they ended up getting a delay of game. Oh, it was a false start. And we'll take that. 2 penalties on their first drive. We've been getting saved a little bit. And then a nice tackle in the backfield. So it's going to be 2nd and 17. And they gave it to their receiver who got some room, and he got a good bit of that back. And then he's going to hand this off to the running back, and he continues to run all over us. O'Neal is looking pretty good. And then the backup is going to get some, but we're there. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. And then they're going to keep handing it off, and we're finally meeting these guys in the trenches. And 3rd and 11. He's going to sling that one, got their star receiver, and he couldn't get the first down, so they're going to settle for this field goal, and they go on the board first with 3 points, man. And there goes the freshman QB. Let's see what he can do, and they are cold and confused out here. And my boy Arnold ended up fumbling after making a pretty decent gain on that run play, so we ended up giving the ball back close to the red zone, and they're going to feed O'Neal once again. And Only 1 yard there. So let's see if we can hold him to 3 points once again. And he's going to keep it. Miller Moss said, give me some. And he is still getting it. So first and goal. We here in the second quarter. He's going to hand this one off to O'Neal, and O'Neal goes into the end zone for his first touchdown of the day, and it's now 10-0. So we're out here. It's still looking pretty scary for us, and they flushed our boy in the backfield. That was Bear Alexander, their star defensive tackle, and we're going to sling that one in, almost an interception. We are confused. So 3rd and 11, Bear Alexander just blew through the line and put a punishing on our QBs. We're gonna punt it, and oh, did we get a roughing the kicker? Hopefully so. And we got on top of their returner that time. And yes, it's a roughing the kicker penalty on them. 3 penalties in the first half for the Trojans, and that will give us another shot here. Let's see what we can do. He's gonna sling that one, and right after the penalty, we ended up turning it over. Those out routes continue to cause problems for Coach McGruff, and he goes into the end zone, and Prophet Brown turned that one into a pick 6. So we're down 17-0 in the second quarter, and it's not looking good. So Arnold at least held on to the football there. We're gonna hit the speed option, and Arnold got it here, and a nice juke, and just hold on to the football, young man. And out of the gun, Thomas, got it to our guy Walton for the first down. And on the very next play, our guy Arnold couldn't hold on to it there. So we're going to hand it off to Javius, and Javius was able to get through there. A nice run from our backup running back. And Thomas is going to roll out here, going to try to get away, and he managed to get at least 2 yards before going out of bounds. And Thomas is going to hand this one off, and Arnold got us a few, well, only 2. And then Thomas going to sling that one on the out route. This time it was successful, and Dallas got us inside of the 5. And then we're going to hit him with that speed option. Pitch, baby, and Arnold to the end zone. We got on the board against the Trojans. And that roughing the kicker penalty gave us a chance, man. Gave us a chance. We're only down by 10, and he's taking a shot early on that next possession, and we were able to deflect it. And once again, he's going to hand it off to O'Neal, and look at the running lanes. Too easy for those guys. And then out of the gun, Miller Moss flings that one. Somehow, our defensive lineman deflected it, and look at us getting roasted across the middle. That was my fault there. We couldn't keep up with that tight end, and then Miller Moss is going to sling that one wide open. Their star receiver got another one for him, and then Miller Moss going to sling that one, and number 2, the 6'6" guy, we can't hold on to him. And then they're going to run a screen pass there, and great defense that time. So it's 3rd and 3. Let's see what we can do here. He's going to sling that one and goes out of bounds, but they got the first down. So 1st and goal, handoff, no fake. And Miller Moss, we had him, but he mustered his way into the end zone. Miller Moss showing us that he is a field general by making decisions on the ground and through the air. And on our next possession, that defensive line continues to cause us trouble for us. But Elijah was able to get us a few yards there, and it's going to be 3rd and 2, and we pitched that one out, and Arnold looks like he got us a first down. Let's go, baby. And then out of the gun, Thomas is going to sling that one, got it off just in time, and Walton with another first down. Now we only have 20 seconds left in the second quarter, and we're going to get this one over to Arnold, who couldn't get out of bounds, but we were able to call timeout. We have 13 seconds here, and Tom is going to sling that one to Dorsey. First down. Let's go, baby. So 9 seconds here, and the pressure is there, and he got rid of it somehow. Luckily, we didn't get sacked, so we got 4 seconds. Let's see what we can do. He is going to end up taking a sack, and he fumbled, which will run out all of the rest of the time in the second quarter, and we go to halftime down 24-7. and we've been having trouble as we expected on offense. We lost the fumble and we threw an interception, and we almost lost another one there. And the Trojans been solid in all aspects of the game. Defensively, offensively, they've been doing their thing, but they did have a few penalties in that first half, and we were able to capitalize off of one of them. And here in the third quarter, we're going to continue to try to run the ball, but they're not going to allow us. And 2nd and 9 here, Thomas is going to sling that one, and Dallas couldn't hold on to it. So we got a 3rd and 9. Let's see what we can do. He's going to sling that one to Bunkley, and Bunkley held on to it. So we got a 1st down here, and they're closing in on us when we tried to run the ball. So we're going to hit it with a screen pass because we felt the pursuit of the defense, and they were able to shut down the screen as well. So 3rd and 6. Thomas slings that one, and Bunkley had it, but he couldn't hold on to it. So we ended up giving it back to the Trojans, and they got it to their backup running back who couldn't get anything there. So they're going to hand it off to O'Neal here, and we're in the backfield swarming these guys. So 3rd and 12, and we're going to see if we can stop him here. He has all the time in the world, but we finally was able to get on top of him, and that was Deshaun Davis, our star defensive end. And we got the ball back here, and Arnold just hold on to the football, young man. And then Thomas is going to sling that one. He got Dallas. Dallas read that block and got out of bounds, and we are here inside the 25 with the speed option, pitch, spin move. Arnold breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and he goes out of bounds inside the 10. And we're going to hand this one off. Oh my goodness, Bear Alexander flatline my guy Javius Bond. And on the next play, Thomas tried to get it to Arnold, who wasn't ready for it. That's crazy. And Thomas gonna hold it here, and he's gonna tuck, and he's gonna try to get into the end zone, but he took a huge hit from the DB. So on the next play, we ended up doing the quarterback sneak, and we're back in it, baby. Let's go. All right, so only down by 10. They're giving it to their running back still, and he can't get anything on that one. And O'Neal, we're on top of him, baby. We are sniffing out those run plays. And now Miller Moss has to do his thing, and he's going to sling that one, and he got a receiver. Oh, my goodness. But we were able to stop him from getting to the touchdown. So we're back out here trying to stop something, and across the middle, and who else but Kyron Hudson with that big touchdown grab. He diving to the end zone and puts his team back up by 17. Right, so we're back out here with only 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Arnold has it, and he is trying to get busy. So at the top of the fourth quarter here, Thomas is going to drop back, got it over to Dallas, and Dallas hops out of bounds because we're trying to preserve every second that we have. And Thomas with it once again. The pressure is on my boy, and they put a hitting on him all game long. And Thomas pitches that one and got it to Arnold, who got us close to the first down marker. But we gave it back to Arnold here, and he got us another first down, and they're laying the lumber on my boy. And Thomas has heated up, and he's going to tuck it here and just hold on to that football. And it's 2nd and 5. And he's going to sling that one to Elijah Walton, who breaks one and got us the first down. That was clutch. And then Thomas is going to roll out here. The pressure is a little too much for my boy, and he's going to run that speed option, and he got it to Arnold, who couldn't get much more than what he got. And it's going to be 3rd and 14, and we're going to sling that one to Bunkley, who can't secure any passes. So 4th and 14. He's going to sling that one across the middle. That was triple coverage, and they still hit my boy. They putting a beating on us. They letting us know, don't come across that middle. And O'Neal with it once again, going up the gut for 7 yards, and O'Neal couldn't get away that time. So we have a chance here for a 3rd and 6. And we're on top of the QB. I'm not sure how he eluded those, but we got the ball back here with less than 3 minutes left. We can at least make these guys a little shaky in their boots by scoring here. And a great reception from Dallas. And now Thomas rolling out, and he got us a first down. And there goes Thomas out of the gun. He's going to be looking to run again, and he does. And he got down that time. All right, so 2nd and 4. He feels the pressure, so he's rolling out immediately. He tosses that one, and that could have been a pick, but he only put one hand up. So 3rd and 4, he's going to sling that one to Bunkley, who finally held on to one. And 1st and 10 here, Thomas rolling out. The pressure is on my boy, and he's just going to run out of bounds. And it's going to be 2nd and 11, and he's going to get that one to Elijah. And Walton got us 3rd and 2 here. So let's see what we got. 3rd and 2. He's looking. He found Bunkley in the back of the end zone, and he scored, baby. Hey, a way to cap off that drive with a nice pass to our star receiver. And now we're going to go for an onside kick. Even though we're down by 10, we still believe we got a chance. And he couldn't get his hands on it, and we had an opportunity to get that one, but they were able to recover, and they're going to hit us with a penalty? That's crazy. So they have the ball in scoring range already, and O'Neal continues to try to run, but we didn't allow that, and we called a timeout, and we're on top of them once again, and we're going to use another timeout. So we only have one timeout left, and the backup has it, and a nice hit from Hicks, and they're going to kick a field goal. So he kicks this field goal, but he made it, and it's going to be 34-21. Now, we only have a minute and a few seconds left, but we're going to try to drive down here and score as fast as possible. And we got it over to Walton, and Walton with the 1st down. And Thomas rolling out. Let's see what he can do. He's going to tuck it here, and he got down. So we got to keep this thing going. Let's run it. So Thomas with it once again. The pressure on my boy. He just threw that one out of bounds. So it's 3rd and 3. And we got to get this 1st down. And he's going to sling that one in. A nice deflection from number 25. And the speed option here could work for us. And yes, sir, it did. And we go out of bounds. So with 30+ seconds left, we're going to try to get something here. And Thomas was able to get away from their linebacker. And he will slide down and get the 1st down. And 1st and 10, he's going to sling that one. And it's going to be a pick. And that will seal the game for us. Well, it was probably sealed a long time ago, but we wanted to put some more points on the board and possibly have a chance at upsetting these guys. But we played pretty good. That's what I would say. We entered this game 34-21, and we was out here in the Coliseum, and I know the Trojans were looking at us like, these guys don't have a chance, but I'm proud of our guys. And now back to our recruiting board, and you can see Mr. Noah Allman, the QB from Beaufort, Georgia, ended up signing with App State, so we'll be seeing him for years to come. And we also lost Tavares Waller, the guy that was supposed to visit during the Jacksonville State game. He signed with FIU. But we ended up cracking Ty O'Malley, a middle linebacker, 3-star kid, and he's a gem from Warner Robins, Georgia, and he's ready to come on a visit. So we're gonna get him lined up, and we're going to bring him to our first conference game, which will be against Texas State. And we're going to sell him our playing style. And now let's get into our final game in this video. We're coming off of that loss against USC, and we want to redeem ourselves here. And we're facing an equal opponent. Well, maybe a lesser one, but we're very close when it comes to ratings. And this is Jacksonville State's first game of the season. And we're out here running it, baby. Let's go. We're going to try to get our guys back on the right track after that devastating loss to the Trojans. And look at the young man running out of bounds here, trying to extend plays. And he got this one over to my boy Arnold. And Arnold, nice run there. So 1st and 10, Thomas will sling that one. And he got Dorsey, and the deep threat Dorsey goes to the end zone. And that guy Thomas has the vision and the awareness to find his receivers way down the field, and he threw that one out there where only Dorsey could get it, and he took it to the crib. So we're on defense, and they're running back number 3. Oh, getting busy early, and okay, we see we're gonna have a problem. So they're gonna hand it off to him once again, but that time we only allowed 3 yards. And a drop back from their QB. He's going to sling that one, and spin move by number 2. So these guys are moving the chains. Out of the gun, he's going to hand that one. No, fake, sling, and we're there on defense. A great deflection from Jackson. And then he's gonna sling this one as well, but he found his receiver in the soft spot in our zone. And then a handoff to their running back, and he was able to get him a few yards there. So it's 3rd and goal. He's going to sling that one, and he had a guy, but he dropped it in the end zone. So a field goal for them will be no good. A chip shot, they missed that one. So we're out here still up 7-0. And look at Thomas getting away from the pressure. He will tuck it, and oh, he tried to cut it up because he thought his guy was going to hold that block. And then we're going to speed option, hit him there, and Arnold running tough, baby. All right, so with a little over 2 minutes left here in the first quarter, Thomas takes off once again, got us a 2nd and 3, and then handoff. Arnold Dukes still on his feet, and he got us across the 50. So let's see if we can go down here and score, baby. He's going to sling that one to Dallas, and Dallas first down. And then out of the gun, handoff. Ooh, juke move. Arnold still on his feet, baby. They can't do anything to him, and he has over 50 yards already. And then it's 1st and 10. You already know. Arnold, get off my boy, but they pushed him out of bounds. So we're facing a 3rd and 3 here. And then we're going to tuck it and try to get the first down with our guy Thomas, but that didn't work. So we're going to go with a toss play here. And in the backfield is our power back Baker, and he gets his first score of the season. So back out here on defense, we're up by 14, and that running back is not going to have a great day after all. And then we're on top of him once again, and we're putting the punishment to him. And on 3rd and 7, the QB will find his tight end, but he was out of bounds. So we got the ball once again, and Arnold couldn't get much there. But we're going to beat him once again, and this time he was able to get us a few more. So 3rd and 3. Let's see what Thomas can do. He slings that one, and he got Elijah Walton, and he gets the first down. So 1st and 10 for my boy. He's going to sling that one, and Dallas held on to it. 2nd and 4 for him. He's going to sling that one over to McCall, and he held on to it. So 1st and 10, Thomas is on fire. He got that one over to Dorsey, and Dorsey, first down. Dorsey has over 70 yards here in the first half. And check out Arnold on the next play. Followed his block and headed right to the end zone with ease, baby. So we're up 21-0, and our fans are going crazy. And then a handoff. No, he faked that one, and he's going to sling it, and he got his favorite wideout, number 2. And then they're going to hand this one off to the running back, and he got some room, and we're on top of him, and he fumbled, and Whitehead got on top of that one. And Whitehead laid that hit while his teammate held on to him, and that's how you put a big hit out on somebody. And then Arnold on the next play, still running hard. The young man has over 75 right now on the ground. And then we got it over to Walton, and Walton, the big tight end, has some moves, baby. And then Thomas is going to roll. He felt that one, but they're not going to be able to stop my boy. And first down, let's go. So with less than 2 minutes left in the second quarter, Thomas continues to evade the pressure, baby. Those linebackers can't keep up with him, and he has us with a 2nd and 2 here, and he's going to roll and tosses it in the end zone to Dallas for a touchdown, baby. We're flexing on him. We showing these guys that we're not to be played with. Yes, we lost to USC, but this team right here is something serious. So we're up 28-0, and they're still here in the second quarter trying to get their first set of points. And a first down there for him. So he's going to try to repeat that here, and their tight end is finally getting something going for him. And then 2nd and 1, he's going to fling it, and that tight end caught another one. He's been on fire this drive. And on 1st and 10, their quarterback is feeling the pressure, but he got rid of that one. But Deshaun Davis let him know, hey, I'm there, buddy. And there goes another pass, and this time they got on the board. They caught us slipping. We wasn't looking for the deep shot, but they got it that time. And Thomas, with less than a minute left, he said, I'm going to put some points on the board since they want to score. And we got the first down with our guy Elijah. And then Thomas is going to sling that one back to Elijah, and Walton with the first down. Thomas with it again, slings that one to Dallas, and Dallas getting away and going out of bounds, being very aware of the sidelines. And check out Thomas slinging that one to Darcy, and Darcy almost got another touchdown. And Thomas has over 200 yards passing in the first half, and the very next play he handed it off to Arnold, who couldn't get in the end zone. So Arnold, we're going to give it to you once again, but it didn't work. So we have a few seconds left here, and we're going to go with the option. And Arnold, you're going to get it this time, buddy. And that's what I'm talking about. Touchdown. And the score is now 35-7 going into halftime. And this is what I call a blowout, baby. And you can see Jacksonville State don't even know what hit them. And my guy Arnold has 76 yards rushing on 14 attempts, baby. And 2 TDs. And that first one was nice. So back out here in the third quarter, we're going to coast to the finish line. And we're going to continue to play great defense. But he completed that first pass, but that second down run didn't do much. And then on third down, he's going to try something there. And look at that deflection. We got the ball back already. Let's go, Thomas. You ready to have a career day? We're going to help you, buddy. And check out Arnold running hard. Second and inches here. We're going to hit him with a play action. You already know. He's slinging that one. And who is it? Bunkley, but we couldn't get it to him. And there goes Thomas handing this one off. And Arnold, first down. Let's go, baby. Keep it rolling. And then another handoff to Arnold. And Arnold finding a little room there. 5 yards on that one. So we're going to hit him with this play action. Let's see what Thomas want to do. He's going to tuck it. Oh, they got on my boy there. So we got a 3rd and 4 here. 3rd and 4. Thomas drops back. Slings that one, and who is that? My guy Darcy for another score. He continued to give my guy 101s. They're crazy. You gotta double that guy, at least zone coverage or something, because every time Thomas sees him out there, he's going to throw it deep, baby. And Thomas is currently 14 for 15 with 260 passing yards, going crazy. And on their next drive, they continue to run the ball, and we're continuing to stuff them. And look at our guy, Deshaun Davis, on top of the QB. So they're facing a 3rd and 17. And let's see what happens here. He slings that one to his running back, and we're there. Give it back to us, bro. So we're across the 50 already, and Arnold couldn't get much there. So 2nd and 10. Let's see what we got. And Thomas gonna sling that one, and that's Walton. And he got the first down. And then 1st and 10. Look at Arnold running hard, brother, running hard. And then out of the gun, 2nd and 4. They're blitzing, but they're not getting to us. And look at Dallas, wide open field, another touchdown. Another touchdown. Put the crown on my boy's head. We're out here looking unstoppable. So it's 49-7, and they're just trying to run the clock out. I see they continue to keep the ball on the ground. And number 3, finally making something happen, but it's too late. Oh, buddy is still on his feet, and oh my goodness, he will go to the end zone. So a great play for them finally, but it's still 49-14. And we got our backup QB and backup running back in here now. French gave it to Javius Bond, who got a big gain there, and he's going to continue to hand it off to him. And look at Javius. He can get busy too. You guys look forward to seeing him a lot next year, because he can run it. And then we weren't able to get more than 2 there. And then we sling that one over to Buchanan, and Buchanan, ooh, nice juke move, and he got us to the 25. So French showing us what he can do. He's going to sling that one, and Woolen couldn't hold on to that one. And French with it once again, handing it off. And look at Javius Bond. Couldn't get away. And then we're going to be out of the gun, 3rd and 8. French slings that one to Woolen, and Woolen spin move. And Buddy is nice out there coming off of the bench. And there goes Javius running it once again. So it's 2nd and 5, 4 minutes left. We're going to hand it off to Jarvis, but they're on top of us in the backfield. French slings that one, and Buchanan couldn't hold on to it. 2 guys over there. So we're going to kick a field goal, and this right here will give us our first 50-point game of the season. Let's go. So out of the gun, they got their backup quarterback in there as well, just trying to get their guy some reps, and he got a nice completion there. And then He's gonna sling that one, found his receiver, and they got another big first down. And then he slings that one. So the backup trying to get something started, but our defense is not slacking up. And then number 19, he's catching them. So out of the gun, he will tuck it. And oh, number 5 moving. I see you. So with 2 minutes left, he's gonna sling that one across the middle, and his accuracy is not there. So he drops back once again. Let's see where he going with it. Oh, he is gonna have to just get rid of it. And it was way out of reach of the receiver, but he tried. And then he drops back once again. 3rd and 10. He will sling that one out of bounds. And look at Deshaun Davis just pushing Buddy down, just being a bully out there. And then they ended up kicking the field goal, which gave them 17. All right, so we're back out here. We're going to just try to run this clock out. And Jarvis Bond couldn't get much there. So we're going to hand it off to him once again as we chew the clock. And he couldn't get anything there. So we're going to just take a knee, and that should take all the time off the clock. But it didn't. So they got the ball back. All right, so it looks like they're going to try to score here. And let's see what we got. Hicks ended up picking that one off, and that will end the game for sure, even though they played us with the victory formation. And that will be our 2nd victory of the season. We won this one 52-17. And you guys seen how powerful our offense can be with the leadership of Lionel Thomas, the freshman. 295 passing yards on 94% completion. And he had 4 touchdowns through the air. I wasn't expecting him to go crazy like this early. I thought it was going to take a few games, maybe a season or so, but Buddy put on a show. And as always, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button and notification bell and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy McGruff, and I'm out of here. 1.